Didn't wait for you to say yes or no, did I? Beautiful day, isn't it? Gee, I had to sit down or I would have dropped these all over like the babies in the woods with those breadcrumbs. Oh, if the dime store wouldn't give you a separate bag for each, then they could sell their stuff for a nickel. Golly, but my feet hurt.
I don't wonder in those shoes.
My loafers? Oh, they're wonderful. No, it's not the shoes. It's just that I've been walking 1,000 miles today. Besides shopping, I've been looking for an apartment. Jason and I are simply going nuts.
An apartment? Jason?
Jason's my husband.
You're married?
Sure. See? I'm going to have a baby, too.
How old are you?
19. You know, you remind me of Pop.
Pop? My dear young lady, I have great difficulty following your conversation.
Everybody does. Jason says I play mental leap. An apartment or a basement or a kennel. Honest, I'd love you till my dying day. Of course, it can't cost too much because I'm not working anymore. I used to sing hash at the cafeteria until the uniform got too tight. So we've only got Jason's allotment, and that isn't an awful lot.
Where are you living now?
In one of the trailers. But we've got to get out because Virginia's had her baby. It was a boy and weighed 8 pounds and 2 ounces.
Well, I'm sure it makes good sense, but forgive me. I just don't understand why you should be homeless merely because some infant weighs over 8 pounds.
Guess I was leapfrogging again. Well, you see, when Virginia went home to have her baby, Clyde moved in with Jack Hoyt and let us have their trailer. But now Virginia's going to be back on Monday, so we've got to get out by Saturday.
Oh. For a moment it sounded as though you could have remained if the baby had weighed only 7 pounds. But I'm terribly sorry. The only thing I can suggest is for you to consult the housing administrator.
Oh, I left my name there a dozen times. I don't think the old creep who runs it even looks at those things you fill out.
Young lady, I am not familiar with your usage of the word creep. However, if it's derogatory, you're very much mistaken. The housing administrator, Professor Edward Bell, is a most conscientious man and a friend of mine.
A friend of yours? Well, sit down. We got things to talk about. You mean you've got suction over there?
I am equally unfamiliar with your usage of the word suction.
Suction, pull, drag. Bye. Don't forget to call him. So long. Be seeing you, Pop.
What makes Mr. Hypothetical think he's living now? I'll see you later, Bill. I was talking to Professor Collins.
Pop!
Hello?
Going home?
Yes. What on earth is...
Oh, the girls didn't think I should carry the laundry, so Cynthia let Roger go home with Margie and let me put it in here. Oh, your shirts look all right?
Why, they're perfect. Yes. Here, let me push this.
Okay. You know, Pop, education is supposed to bring people closer together, but sometimes it drives them apart if only one person gets it.
What?
Oh, it's a terrible situation, and Dorothy's not the only one.
Just how you got from laundry to education, I don't quite follow.
Oh, sorry, Pop. Leapfrogging. You see, it's like this. A lot of GI couples come from farms and small towns and wrong side of the track.
Yeah?
Well, what I mean is the boys are the first ones in their families to go to college. Now, everything's swell for a year or so. The husband goes to school and the wives work to help along, and then something happens. The husbands start getting a little ashamed of their wives. They talk about Spinoza, and I like to know who they are.
Spinoza, Peggy.
You see, that's what I mean. For all I know, he runs a grocery store at the corner. Who is he?
Good morning, Henry.
Hello. Besides being a brilliant philosopher, Spinoza was a courageous and good man.
Well, after a couple of mistakes like Spinoza, the husbands start getting a little careful. If they're invited to some professor's house for tea, they don't bring their wives. Afraid they might embarrass them. Of course, I don't mean Jason's like that. At least not yet, but I don't want to take any chances. After a while, the husbands find somebody they can discuss things with. Maybe pretty soon the wives find lipstick on the handkerchiefs the way Dorothy did.
That's tragic.
And it's got to stop. And I got a way to do it.
I never doubted it for a moment.
Now, why can't some of the professors talk to us once in a while? Hello, Grace. Gee, besides us dumb ones, there's some war brides from Holland and France, and I don't mean to teach us philosophy and history and chemistry, but Just sort of get us acquainted with it. Skim over the top so we'll know what our husbands are talking about. Like knowing who Spinoza is.
Well, it sounds like a very good idea, but to organize such a program would be a tremendous undertaking. You'd have to arrange for a lecture hall, line up the professors.
Yeah, we'd need a head man that had a lot of suction with the university.
Yes, he'd need plenty of suction.
Yeah, have to be respected by all the faculty. Has to be a pretty big guy. That's why I suggested you.
Me?
For that very reason. Now, if you want to contribute to making this rate still higher, then don't do anything.
Certainly come to the right place, old-timer.
Oh,
Let me show you a 49 that came in this morning. You won't believe it, but all Carson's at.
Well, good morning. You certainly came to the right place. Let me show you...
Mr. Taylor. Hello, Jason.
It'd be just perfect for you.
Well, let's look at it. I had a talk with the dean this morning, Jason. He said if you came back now, you could take makeup examinations. And if you passed them, you'd not only be reinstated, but the instructorship would be a certainty.
Even if I wanted to, I doubt whether I could pass that chemistry exam.